today's news.
I'm Peter King. 5 Americans are getting used to the idea of being free again after years of captivity in Iran. Here's correspondent Cammie McCormick.
The Americans were flown to Doha, Qatar, where they boarded a flight for the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke to them by phone.
It's very good to be able to say that our fellow citizens are free after enduring something that I think it would be difficult for any of us to imagine.
The Americans were freed in exchange for nearly $6 billion in Iranian assets being unfrozen and Iranian citizens here being free.
In a written statement, President Biden gives thanks for their release, but says Iran still has to answer for American Robert Livingston, who was last seen in Iran some 16 years ago. There's little movement reported in settling the United Auto Workers walkout against the big three automakers. CBS's Chris Van Cleve is outside one plant in Wayne, Michigan.
No deal yet, which means these workers remain on strike.
UAW in the house right now?
Citing the ripple effect of the strike, Ford says it has had to temporarily lay off about 600 workers at this plant, and General Motors says it expects to have to idle a plant in Kansas that employs more than 2,000 people.
The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office says it's detained a person of interest in the shooting death of a deputy on Saturday. Somebody shot and killed 30-year-old Deputy Ryan Klinkenbroomer as he sat in his patrol car. Sheriff Robert Luna is asking for help.
We come out and help everybody 24/7, and we need you now to help us. We need you to help us capture the coward that committed this murder.
A Wisconsin ban on abortion is still technically in effect, but weeks after a judge approved medical abortions there, Planned Parenthood says it plans to resume performing the procedures today for the first time since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Gracie Skogman is with Wisconsin Right to Life.
That law has saved hundreds of lives, perhaps thousands of lives here in the state of Wisconsin, and we are hoping that the law will continue to be enforced and continue to save lives here in our state.
The kids of a certain age will remember this Disney classic.
For the bare necessity, the simple bare necessity.
Baloo Bear, of course, was a cartoon bear in the Jungle Book in the 60s, but a real bear in a tree has shut down 10 rides and attractions at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World, Orlando. Wildlife officers say the bear was probably looking for food. Now they're trying to catch it. This one almost makes us say, never mind all those Florida man stories. On Wall Street, the Dow is up 91. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.